my name is Sol and today we'll be talking about movies, TV shows, all that good stuff that I watched pretty much during the holiday break or winter break, whatever you want to call it. It's kind of inspired of Christine Riccio, is that her last name? You know, Paul and Bananas, the stories she eats throughout the months, kind of inspired by that. Okay, so with my boyfriend, I pick a movie, then he picks a movie. My goal is to make him watch High School Musical 2 and 3, because he has never seen them. I know. But he's still not ready for that. So, originally we were gonna watch Rent. It's kind of Christmassy. Sure. But then it's like, it's kind of long. We decided it was Good Boys. I know this movie is kind of controversial, so I don't want to go too much into details, but I'm gonna say the acting was really good. I thought it was hilarious. It was really funny, ridiculous. One moment I was like, they should have not done that, but I thought the script writing was really funny, and the story was in a way kind of relatable. It takes a lot of change, and the ending was kind of unexpected, so that was pretty cool. Honestly, I pretty enjoyed that one. And the actor, if you have not seen him, Wonder, oh my gosh, that movie made me cry so much. But yeah, that was the first movie. Then I watched Booksmart. So Booksmart was recommended to me by a friend, and she's like, this is so good, blah blah blah, and I had seen the trailer and I was like, this looks okay, I guess. And I watched it with my boyfriend and we hated it. It was, this character, she was so annoying and I was like, this movie should be called Peer Pressure the Movie. It was just so annoying, and I just didn't, like, we had just seen Good Boys and we were laughing so much in that one, and then this one, I think we only laughed once in the entire 2-hour movie. So it was so bad, and like, the comedy wasn't that good. And the story was just, where is this going? It just felt weak. Oh my gosh, I forgot I saw this movie. Actually, my boyfriend picked this one. And I thought it was fun, it was entertaining, but it was missing something. I did appreciate that they tried to put some heart. There were some arcs, character changes, and growth, which I appreciated. It's just, I don't know, I didn't find it as funny as they thought maybe there was gonna be. But it was definitely entertaining and fun. So then I was like, hey, let's watch this movie that I saw once in high school. The last couple of months of the year, the teacher's like, whatever, I don't care anymore, let's just watch movies. So I remember watching Catch Me If You Can, which I never seen before and loved it. And then we also watched Ferris Bueller's Day Off, and I really enjoyed it. I had never seen it before. So I was like, hey, you might like this movie. And he's like, oh my gosh, my boyfriend. He's like, this looks so old. And I'm like, yeah, I mean, it's an old film, but you liked Grease, and that was super old. So you might like it. We watched the movie, and I enjoyed it definitely more the first time, because I guess I didn't know what was coming. It's definitely the inspiration of Phineas and Ferb. It's crazy. But I do think that Ferris is a bit annoying, and the fact that he's always kind of like pushing his friend Cameron to, I mean, it's good to get your friends to, you know, face fears and stuff like that, but at times he felt like he was too bad of a friend. Like, come on, like, don't get his very expensive Ferrari out. That's like I feel like he was just thinking of himself and not his friends' consequences and all that stuff. And towards the end, he's like, you know, I'll take the blame. But it's like, I don't know, throughout the film, I felt he was just a bit too selfish. I didn't empathize that much with him. I didn't feel like he went through an arc that much. But it's definitely a fun film. It's definitely, I like the music, and it's definitely entertaining, but it felt me. The movie that really surprised me is Maleficent, Mistress of Evil. Now, I'm one of those weird people who really love the first Maleficent. My mom loves it, I have a couple friends who love them. I feel like we're the minority. I honestly love that they did a whole take in a different point of view of the villain's point of view, and like tell the story in a fresh new way. I thought it was fantastic, and I thought the script was good, and I thought it was amazing. But for some reason, I know a lot of people don't like it. I don't really get why. I guess because people are just against remakes, but you know, it's not like The Lion King live action. no thank you. This was something that there was a reason to remake it. You know, they gave a new fresh take. I thought it was pretty cool. But then Mistress of Evil came, and I heard really mixed reviews, and most of them were really negative. My mom saw it in theaters, and she, like me, loved the first one, and she told me, yeah, no, the second one is kind of like okay, I love the costumes and all that stuff, but the story was a bit meh. And I was like, whoa, dang, that's gonna if my mom didn't like it, that's why can I postpone, because I was like, oh, I don't know if I want to pay, if I'm not gonna like it. So then we rented with my boyfriend. He hadn't seen it either, and I loved it. Okay, it's not a perfect film, 100% it's not. But I thought the cinematography was beautiful. The scene where Maleficent wakes up after she gets injured, and you see this nasty looking thing, it's stunning. I will say, this is not really a spoiler because you see it in the trailer, you know, that Aurora gets engaged with this guy. I thought they had no chemistry whatsoever, and they live in a fairy tale world where like everything's magical and beautiful, and I thought his proposal was so lame. I was ready for something like Kiss the Girl from The Little Mermaid, you know, like things flying and singing and all this romantic atmosphere, and it just felt a bit like, apparently they have been dating for I think 5 years, 3 years, something like that, and it's like, bruh, come on, you step up your game. It was a bit weird seeing how they casted someone different. I just feel like he did look the part, but I felt like he had no chemistry with Aurora, which it's a big focus of the film. So it's kind of, at times I was like, oh, come on, like it felt really forced, and I didn't feel anything between them, which was a pity because the story is pretty romantic for them. But I thought the costumes were gorgeous. Oh my gosh, that first dress Elle Fanning is wearing, it's like, can I get one please? It was beautiful. I feel like a lot of people look past this film and don't see all the artistry that goes into it. I think the costumes were absolutely gorgeous. Honestly, one of my favorites ever. And I think the world they create, like the fairy world, it's so beautiful. The first couple of scenes, I just wanted to explore that world so much in detail. I felt like the creatures were so cute. I will say there's, like you've seen in the trailers, there's like a lot of battles and stuff like that, and I'm not a huge fan of action, and like I just find it kind of boring, like fighting and stuff like that. I'd rather have dialogue and stuff like that. So there was this long battle scene that was a bit too long for me and annoying, but I felt it was really creative the way it was done. It was really interesting. The only thing I didn't like, besides, you know, the chemistry and all that, was the ending. I'm not gonna spoil it, but it just, it's not that I didn't like it, it just felt, oh, I can't spoil it, but yeah, pretty much the ending wasn't that great. The ending was a bit meh. I really liked it. I think I gave it like an 8 out of 10, which is a really good score. Let me know if I'm the only one. My boyfriend also really enjoyed it. And then finally, I'm gonna name a TV show that I watched throughout the winter break. So my friend, hi Elena, she loves Korean drama shows. And I had seen one many years ago. And one time I was, you know, a couple weeks ago, I was in her house and she's like, hey, let me show you this one that's on Netflix. Let's watch one episode. Turns out, we ended up watching like 4 episodes, something like that. I was hooked. And so for the rest of the holiday break, I finished the show. It's 16 episodes, each is like around an hour. And the show is called Strong Woman or Strong Girl Bongsun. I can't pronounce the main character's name. I really liked it. So the story is pretty much this woman who, all the women in her family inherit this very cool power that makes them really strong. But if they use their power for, you know, greedy reasons or just, you know, abuse it, they lose it. And this girl has been hiding all her life, but then she gets inside this police mystery situation, and of course there's romance. But I thought it was so interesting trying to find out who done, you know, the murder and all this other stuff, all these different plot lines. We'll say there's 3 plot lines. There's 2 main ones and then there's one side one. The third one I really didn't care about it. I almost always skipped it. But those 2 main ones were really interesting. I think it's a really charming show. I feel like it's also a really good show to for newer people. Because again, this is my second ever Korean drama, and I think it's really good for a lot of people. Like if you like Marvel and superheroes, or like these shows, like, you know, kind of like that to watch with your girlfriend or your partner. I think it's a really cool show because you have a little bit of everything. It's kind of like Tangle. Tangle has action, but it has romance. It has a little bit of everything for everyone. So I thought that's pretty cool. I will say the last episode, I did not like the ending so much. Half of it was like, I didn't love it. I might do a video if you're interested to talk about my review of it. Yeah, that were all the stories that I ate or watched or consumed, whatever. I just started listening to The Land of Stories by Chris Koffler on Audible, but I haven't finished it yet, so I don't want to give a review yet about that. But yeah, that was it. Please let me know down below what movies, what TV shows, what everything have you seen throughout the winter holiday break, whatever you want to call it, down below, please.